Good morning, everybody. I'll just flip that camera. There we go. I think I got a little bit of dust film. I'm going to have to clean my camera. We're going to see how fast my video plays now. See if everybody can see it clearly. It's very early. I guess it's 4:30 in Alberta right now, so we'll see if anyone comes on. But I've upped my data plan. I had to. They don't tell you these things. You got to live it. But the reality is, Toronto and the greater Toronto area, internet is really not very good on the 4G. The Wi-Fi's are very slow here comparatively to Alberta, any major city. I know at home in Edmonton I have tremendously fast internet. The cable system's great. Not so great out east here, to be honest, everybody. It's a much weaker system. I think that has to do with the AGT to the TELUS flip in Alberta. And of course that infrastructure the people of Alberta put in at the time. And of course cable makes a big difference too. So that's, in the 4G world. And, I'm looking really honestly at right now, everybody, switching to 5G. It's tremendously cheap right now. I've upped this data plan. I can get a second device in 5G, and I might need that. I might need that to do my presentations so that all of you get crystal clear clarity, no skip of the video. Videos are clear. I think it's just I'm a little dirty here this morning on the screen, but I see people are watching, and I see Jamie. Jamie, is the video clear, much clearer than the rest of the videos I shot? I've changed my data plan, and I'm just wondering. I see Trina's there too. Any of you answer would be great. I think there's 8 of you watching. Just someone type in how fast moving is my video, how clear it is besides the dust film over the camera. I guess we'll see. People will type. But anyways, I'm going to cancel Ottawa. That's the other update here. I'm canceling my Ottawa trip this weekend. I'm halfway through what needs to be put through to Oxford on Monday. So I'm going to spend the entire weekend finishing that. I have 2 English teachers from Alberta that are going to go over it after I'm done. I'm quite a bit through the body, but I also have to add all the footnotes in after and everything else, so there's still quite a bit of work. And then I have to write a much smaller document outlining the bread and butter of this document. That's how Oxford wants it, and I have to follow that strict writing, so I want to get that in. Have to finish it this weekend. There's no being late. Monday's the deadline, has to be done. As well as we're up to 936 signatures, so we need 64 more Canadians to go on the ICC letter. I think that will come out. I'll keep publishing our growing results, and I know a tremendous thank you to everybody that's going out to their church communities and circle of friends to get more signatures. Appreciate all the emails. Keep using the email. I'll have to draft that up too, so I think this weekend is just myself data collecting and type, write. That's what I'm going to have to do, everybody. And Curtis Klatt, thank you, says crystal clear. All my videos now should always be crystal clear. People were making comments about clicking on the video and it not loading. That's happening all over Facebook. They're in a restructuring process. I think they can't keep up with so much video streaming. I know myself, I do at least 2 videos a day. I notice with other people it's the same thing. Some pages seem to work fine, but when it's your personal Facebook, there's issues. I noticed that, but I think that will come through, and we're going to see how well my data plan on a higher end 4G out here in Ontario works. And I'm going to slide over, I think, this weekend. I get a really cutting edge device on 5G for a tremendously low amount of money. I know everybody says, oh, there's cancers associated with that. I don't know, but it's super cheap and super fast. And if I'm going to put world experts on stage, and I bought a projector for that, I want to make sure there's no cut in the feed no interruptions. And if this video runs really great, this 4G will be presented out on such things, Facebook Live or other social media as we get going here. But I'll reserve the 5G device. That will be for whenever I have an expert to present, which I'm hoping here at this location next week. I'm going to be able to schedule a day in front of a live audience for all of you Facebook Live. Let's just see. Let's just hope it all works out and everybody's schedule works in. We can get that done before I'm out of this particular facility of training. I hope I get that window. Let's hope, everybody. If I get that day, it's going to be suit and tie, tremendous presentation, back to design of provincial constitutions by Canada's best of the best, bar none, one of the top 10 in the United States of America. Imagine that. I'm working on another world expert, hoping he will come forward. Right now, you can find the Canadian Constitutionalist Party on worldconstitution.org or worldconstitutionday.org, www.worldconstitutionday.org. You'll find our logo is now on that with a tremendous amount of world experts and other organizations in constitutional law. Yes, is it predominantly Americans there? Yes. Obviously, I'm going to have to go to the country that has the most in constitutional design and constitutional works, as well as one of the oldest constitutions in the world. So yes, America is coming on board. I'm probably going to have the largest success there, but you will see over time we're going to expand this out to many countries by the time we hit August 1st, and I have the great pleasure of helping to organize that. That's what putting the work and time does. Canadians, it's for everybody. And you deserve the best of the best. You deserve to hear from the best of the best. It's time to put the politicians on notice that no, you're not experts, you're autocrats. The jig's up. We have the best and the best to go through this stuff. And it's for you, the people. That's what we're doing here. So, unfortunately, once again, I have to cancel Ottawa. I just don't have the time. Next week and going into presentation, which has to be done, get something like that out on social media. That's worth its weight in gold, and I think that will really stir the pot of autocrats, and it's really going to light a fire right across Canada. I hope so anyway. I think it would. I think all of you would really enjoy that, especially when it's live question and answer and you guys get to see what a town hall style in a small town would look like across all of Canada in every community. And just imagine every minority language available. Just imagine that. That's the major work, major goal. And of course, First Nations will follow that as I go around and I communicate to every single chief of every reserve in Canada. So, people say these things are impossible. You need large sums of money. But time and time again, I prove politicians are full of shit. They steal your money. They literally rape, abuse you, and deliver nothing at costs of hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, when in the end, the public purse, both federally and provincially, would probably cost taxpayers $140 million for a lifetime of embedded rules and protections for you, the people, by you, the people, with the help of the greatest minds in the world today. Doing this in other countries. That's what's really beautiful here. And I can't wait to present the Brazil results, Barbados results, and go into other works going on. And hopefully, everybody, hopefully those works will be Canada. In a few short years, it will be Canada going through the same works. All we can do is try. That's all I can do. Set it up. Set the people up for success, which is all of each and every one of you. That's what we're trying to do here. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. And I'll clean up my camera, but I think it's crystal clear by the sounds of it. I think all my videos now will be awesome. And you know, look forward to the 5G. That's going to be great. No breaks. If I put experts up on a big screen in live events. and I get to talk to everybody. I have a few more articles to buy, tight budget out here. I'm going to be moving into an apartment, so I'm going to need damage deposit, all that. It's costs for a long-term plan here, and I got to get that done, so I have some time here on the nukes to get so much done right across Canada, and it's what's got to be done. Thanks, everybody. Bye now.